Okay, what we're going to do first is I want you to just, can they see okay?
Can she come over here?
Yes. Lauren, let's come over here. And what I'm going to have you do is just take a horse stance. This is a martial arts stance where you lower your center of balance, keep your back straight, put your hands in front like this, cup them together with your thumbs like that. Just take that position. Great, put the elbows right there and put your thumbs like that so I don't smash them. Okay, now I'm going to push down. I want you to try to resist. Try not to move.
Okay.
Okay, as I push down, see how you immediately come forward? Okay, now you know what I'm going to do. I want you to try as hard as you can. She's pretty strong. Okay, ready? Good. Resist. Now I'm going to push straight down, and you're going to come right over. There's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't mean you're not strong. It just means that you have imbalances in the body. 99% plus of everybody walking around does. Most people don't know how to get rid of those imbalances because they're always working the body as muscle groups or body parts. You do one movement, then another movement, but you're never really working the body collectively as a whole. Now you're going to do that. So Lauren, come on up on the Cellerciser. And I want you to take your fingers, grab the trapezius muscles up here with your fingertips, hold on to them. These are the muscles that help hold up our posture, and they support our whole back area, but they're moving a lot of stress and tension too. But hold on to these muscles with your fingertips, and I want you to bounce them down. Just like that, just keep going. That's fine, it brings you subtly. Okay, as you're bouncing them down, can you feel the muscles flexing?
Yeah.
They all have weight on them. At that height, Lauren's taking probably about 10 to 20% of her body weight, putting it on top of her. She's doing over 100 of these a minute, but instead of pushing the weight away from gravity, she's increasing the weight of gravity. Now that increase of weight is going to cause one of two things. You're either going to get shorter and shorter and shorter, you won't. Or you're going to get stronger and stronger because every single cell in your entire body is expanding and contracting over 100 times a minute with weight on it. So the cells automatically are going to fortify their membrane with more protein to compensate for the weight. And if you feel Jessica, she's been doing this for years, her muscles are pretty built throughout her whole body. But grab the deltoids, grab those muscles, with your fingertips, bounce up and down. Can you feel them flexing?
Yeah.
Quite a bit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's not a little bit. It's a great amount, and you can improve shoulder health by doing different movements while you're bouncing. Okay, now grab the biceps. With your fingertips. People say, how do you build up a bicep? Bouncing it down on the Cellerciser. Go ahead and grab around it and feel the weight on it.
It's so weird.
You're so weird, isn't it? Now this is a natural reaction, guys. This is normal. It is. It's weird. How can one piece of exercise equipment do this to the body? And it's absolutely amazing that more people don't get it. But it's got to be the right kind of unit because a lot of units will not create that kind of resistance. You won't get those kind of results. As people have found out, trying to use different units and then trying to Cellerciser. Okay, now watch this. Take your hands, dig them around your waist, dig into the stomach muscles with your fingertips. Bounce them down. Can you feel them flexing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. You're doing over 100 sit-ups a minute. At the same time, at the cellular level, you're doing over 100 curls a minute. You're doing over 100 of these a minute. You're giving yourself a facial. You don't need it, but your muscles are flexing. The internal organs are moving up and down. So the connective tissue surrounding all the internal organs are forming up, and the fascia. Now that's where you're going to have this incredible strength. The fascia are protein fibers that work through the entire body. Virtually no exercise out there is truly targeting the fascia. And yet it's so important. That's the collagen. That's our skin, our protein fibers, as well as all the protein fibers that run throughout the entire body. So you're putting weight on those over and over. If you have an imbalance in the body, but you're moving up and down equally, so if the hips are out of alignment a little bit, and we can do a test on that too. But as you move up and down, the hips and the skeletal system starts to move to support your natural alignment. And the muscles are flexing around that natural alignment. You're breaking up blockages, opening up communication and circulation, so your performance is going to be quite a bit different. So let's go ahead and step back down on it. And we're going to take the same position. And I want you to try just as hard as you did last time. We're going to see if there's any difference. Okay, ready? He's ready. Okay, resist. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
It's night and day difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. Okay, let's do it again. There's no way I'm going to move you. And I'm pushing harder the second time than I am the first time. She's stronger. And that means that in every activity you do, you're going to have better balance, you're going to have a better strength, you're going to be able to, you know, sit there and tie a shoe without worrying about falling. I mean, there's so many advantages to it. And as people get older, if they're working out or doing typical exercise, it's usually on the vanity muscles, the muscles on the outside. And so over time, as we get older and we're not quite as active, the muscles that are closest to the bone are not being stimulated or strengthened. So people, as they get older, you notice they get a little more tentative with their balance because they can't turn as well. Those underlying muscles have gotten weaker. And we can re-strengthen those muscles at any age. As they get stronger, our balance, rhythm, timing, dexterity, hand-eye coordination, everything just gets better. So thank you, Liberty, and thank you, Lauren, for participating. That was good. Any questions?
No, that was really cool though.
Okay, thank you. Thanks.